I personally find all of this interesting, and this is something that a lot of people don't talk about. I am going to be doing something I have not done since college. One of the biggest misconceptions about influencers.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Hi guys, I am so happy to be talking to you right now because today has been an editing day. And what that means is that I have just been plopped in my bed all day. And I know I should not be in my bed. I know, like they say, if you work from home, you should be like working at a table and a desk and like separate where you sleep from where you work. I don't care. This feels so magical. I get it done. I feel happy. No complaints. And like just the feeling of finishing editing a video, I just get so excited to like show it to you guys. And I wish I knew how long it took me to edit a vlog. Like I really want to time it, but I know I never will be able to because I edit as I go and then I go through again and I edit in like one fell swoop. So I don't know, I really have no idea how long it takes me, but this is just a beautiful sight. And oh my goodness, for once in my life, I love the way this thumbnail came out. Like I just love how all of the pictures kind of match, they're bright. And I know I've said like my thumbnails are my weakest point, but the problem is I never take good thumbnail pictures. Like I finally took these photos. I don't know, I feel like I wasn't even thinking like that would be part of it. It was just a random selfie at a red light of frustration. But man, I like this. That is for sure on my to-do list of things I really want to get better at. And this vlog that I just uploaded, I'm so frustrated, guys. It's the one, I don't know if you guys remember, where my camera was having all of these focusing issues and you could notice it throughout the vlog in like a minor way. Like not so crazy that I didn't upload the footage, but it's weird though because working for myself, I so prefer it where my mistake truly only impacts me. Like I don't have a boss who's gonna be angry at me. I don't have someone else I'm embarrassing. Like it's me, it's on me. It 100% falls on me. And I love that. Like it's such a good feeling. Like I mess up and I'm the one who deals with the repercussions, because as a reporter, not that I don't like the team environment, I do, but it's just, we all suffer from each other's mess ups. Like a lot of times when you see an anchor maybe mess up on air, there were things that were happening behind the scenes that made them mess up. Like maybe a typo in the teleprompter. That happens all the time. Oh my goodness. And it's no one's fault. It's like these producers are producing hours of shows, you know, of course there's gonna be mess ups. And do you know how many times I have like totally like screwed my producers over in just various ways where they probably wanted to kill me? Like, so yeah, it's so weird like working for myself where I'm like, all right, I'm the only one who this impacts. I've also been playing around with some of the formatting of my vlogs. Like for example, just like, okay, day of the week. I kind of like it in the left-hand corner. A lot of vloggers kind of just put it in the middle. I like that font. If you guys remember, I used to put the time, maybe like 10 times a vlog of just like 8 a.m. and then noon and then 3:42. And that was actually kind of time consuming to go back and like see the timestamps on the raw footage, and no one ever commented on my videos being like, I love that you include the time. So I took it off and I didn't get one comment saying we missed that, so I just haven't been doing it. And I'm actually curious, guys, can you comment down below? Is there anything in my videos when you watch a Clancy Burke vlog that you either like or don't like? Like is there something you're like, wow, I really like how Clancy does this? Or, and I promise you guys, I am asking for constructive criticism, I'm not going to be offended, is there something where you like, I wish you did this differently? Like truly comment down below because I really value your guys' feedback. Like you guys are the ones I make these vlogs for. So random Q of the day. Q, why'd I do that? Question. I was just on my way to the package room at my apartment complex because I got an Amazon Prime package, and it's so weird passing my gym because I used to come here and really to, I don't want to show too much because there's people in here, but to this one, like 5 times a week. And I obviously just haven't been coming since I joined Burn Boot Camp. So it feels so weird. It's like a foreign concept. And honestly, the thought of working out at that gym, it's a no for me. Like I feel like that's normal though. Kind of like changing in your fitness routine of what you like, what you don't. And like, I just suddenly like the whole group workout thing, like I'm obsessed. I am so hooked on that. It's just so different. I'm not saying that's gonna be permanent though. Like I might change it up then, maybe in like 8 months and be like, wow, I love working out alone. Like, I don't know, but I think with fitness, a lot of people don't talk about the fact that it gets super stale, super fast. Like where you're obsessed with biking and then all of a sudden 1 month later, you do not want to be anywhere near a bike. So I'm just super happy I found this whole like workout class thing. Like it just makes me so freaking happy. Like I'm actually excited to go tomorrow morning. When my alarm goes off tomorrow at 6:40, I'm not going to be excited, but once I'm there, once I'm doing it, I'm gonna be so happy. And by the way, I have just been walking around my apartment complex in 92-degree heat searching for this Amazon Prime package because like people ask me like, do you recommend moving into like this apartment complex in Cincinnati? My answer is like, yes, everything is perfect. We have 2 pools, 2 workout studio setup things. Like it's amazing, but oh man, but the package situation is like out of control with how many times they've lost my packages. So I'm a little bitter about that. I have got the knife, so that can only mean one thing. I've got the package. I finally found it, and this is so exciting because I don't even know what I'm opening right now. I just did a little bit of shopping on Amazon Prime Day, but that is like the best feeling ever when you don't even know what you ordered. I know like I needed it. I don't know. I really don't know. Come on. I know this makes some people nervous, by the way, but don't worry, guys. I got this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I remember. It's all coming back to me now. Oh yeah, okay, I remember, okay. First things first. I'm actually interested how this stuff looks in real life. This is all for the travels, by the way. That's like all I've been doing lately, just buying stuff for the travels. This is going to be a makeup organizer, I think. Let's give it a little look-see, give it a little look. This is what I'm hoping to basically just transport my makeup in. It's gonna be interesting picking like my favorite products. Like I'm not trying to, you know, bring a whole bunch. And then wow, this is cute. It has like 2 others as well. So like, oh my gosh, that's actually really handy. Like maybe this could be like, I don't know, lipsticks or whatever, I don't know. Then this one is for my toiletries, like, I don't know, facial facial cleanser, shampoo, conditioner. Oh my gosh, I need like a nap or something. And the interesting thing I believe I read is that like you can like hang it up and then it expands. Let's see. Oh wow, look, okay, ready? You can hang it up and then like it goes like that. Oh wow, look at that. It expands even further. And then lastly, there was a big deal on these packing cubes. I had previously, they're actually right there, they're the pink things that I don't know what to do with in the meantime. But I'm thinking packing cubes are just gonna be the way to go with packing for this trip. And these are not the ones that like make your clothes like super small like the vacuum. I don't want that. That's just gonna make my clothes all wrinkly and nobody's got time to iron. So this basically just helps keep everything organized. Like let's put all the underwear in here, socks, whatever. And I know it's a shame I'm not keeping with the color scheme. Those ones are pink, these ones are teal, but listen, I just go with the deal. And there was a deal on teal. And then while I have you guys here, a little mini TJ Maxx haul. I went there the other day. I spent $74 total, which I'm very happy about. I got this beautiful Calvin Klein soft robe. And you guys know I live in and I love my white robe that I have now, but it's just so big and bulky. I wanted something a little smaller to pack. Still want it to be like white and just, I don't know, like comfy and cozy, but just not as crazy big. And this is perfect. It was super on sale. I think, yeah, 29 bucks. Then I really wanted and needed just like cute sandals. And I love these. They're very comfortable. I cannot stand, I don't understand why anyone would make them when shoes, like, do you guys see how this is like wood? Why would that be this? Like, this is comfy and cushiony. There were some shoes that I was trying on. It's like they never considered that someone would have to put their foot in it and walk in it. I don't understand, but these ones are so cute and I can wear them with like so many outfits, especially like where we're traveling. We're gonna be in warmth all year, like even in like November. Which is another reason why I bought the last purchase a pair of flip-flops, like a cute pair of flip-flops. Like these I feel like I could wear even like to a nicer restaurant if I wanted to. 9 bucks, I think yes. Now I am taking off my makeup and tonight I am going to be doing something that I kid you not, I have not done since college. Watching The Bachelor with friends. Where is she? Good morning, guys. I'm actually so scared because I leave for my workout in precisely 12 minutes. I leave at 7 a.m. When my alarm went off this morning, like even though I no longer do news, I always told you guys, like I spring out of bed. I still do that. Like there are no snoozing alarms or whatever people do. Like spring. It just makes life so much easier. But every week for Burn Boot Camp, there's like a protocol based on the day. Like yesterday was full body strength. Today is what is called burst training. And I had no idea what that was when I first started. Thought it was just gonna be like, oh, that sounds pretty easy. No, I am so scared. Last time I did burst training, I don't know if it's like this every time, but it's like a similar concept. It was 30 seconds of doing the most intense thing you could possibly do, 10-second rest. And
like, all I can say is 10 seconds was not enough. Like, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, so a little scared.
You're sleeping with someone new, and I'm in New York for the first time. I hate this weather, but I like the view. It makes me think of new beginnings. Here's to new beginnings.
I decided to come to my little office to do some work, and if you hear noise, by the way, this is the second shared workspace at my apartment complex, so it is directly in front of the pool, which I really wish I was laying out right now, but I actually have kind of a lot of work to do, just behind the scenes stuff, editing. I never mentioned yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing something I haven't done since college, and then I just quickly showed like the clip of me watching The Bachelor with Jenna and Alexa, but that was a big deal because I used to love watching The Bachelor or Bachelorette with my friends, did it all throughout college, high school even a little bit, and then when I became a TV news reporter, nothing, because how can I watch it at 8 p.m. if I have to wake up early in the morning? Like, it goes from 8 to 10. And the thing is, I even stopped watching The Bachelor at all because for me, like, I'm not just gonna sit there alone and watch it. I don't think it's that interesting at all. But when you're like with friends and talking about it, like, that is what makes it fun and interesting. And like, I'm just so happy. And like, I feel like I've become a different human since quitting my job, more specifically quitting those hours. Like, I've been more social in the last 2 months than in like 5 years. It's crazy, but I always like said, I even said to Zach, I'm like, I'm not naturally just a tired, boring person. Like, I promise you I'm not. He met me in the middle of being a TV news reporter who woke up at 2 a.m. So like, for him, that's all he knew. But I was like, I promise I wasn't always like this. It's just the circumstances. And it truly was the case. Like, I love hanging out with people. Don't get me wrong. I'm also like a homebody. I love being in as well, like just staying in on like a Friday night. But I truly do enjoy seeing humans and like being with my friends and like doing all these things. And like, now that I've quit my job and I'm in like this normal hours life, I'm like, yeah, it actually, like, it's true. It was the case. I love being with people. I'm back in the spot of all spots with my Google Meets up, and that can only mean one thing: more interviews with the potential managers. You guys know the journey. It was the last vlog I uploaded where I told you about that semi-shady YouTube management company that did not tell me that they were going to be taking 20% of every single dime I earn for as long as we work together, which obviously I'd be under a contract. Thank goodness I didn't sign that contract. And I've just had a rough time. I feel like finding someone I can trust, someone I like. I don't know, but I just spoke to this one woman. She actually is a one-woman show / she's now bringing on someone else, but I don't want to say anything yet, but I have a really good feeling about it because I realized with the whole YouTube management thing, I don't want to work for a big company, or I'm not working for them, but I don't want to sign with a big company. I don't want that. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't give me a good vibe because I feel like at a big company, you're always just going to be a number. Like, you're never going to be a true human. And with this, I have a really good feeling. And the best part is she doesn't just like throw a contract in your face. She said, we're gonna work together for a few months before we even get there, just to see if it's a good fit. And like, I love that. Like, thank you. So I don't know. I feel really good, but also I'm just so like, what's the word? Like, scarred. Like, I feel like I have trust issues. It's almost like in relationships. I feel like one thing I'm very blessed with is that like, I'm just so trusting in Zach and I's relationship. Like, I've never been like jealous. I don't know. I just am not. And it's not because I'm some sort of like, oh my God, like she's just so cool and like an angel. It's simply because like I've never been hurt before. So I have no reason like not to trust people in relationships. With YouTube, I have every reason not to trust anyone. So yeah, that felt good. We shall see. And one thing, guys, by the way, I have made so incredibly clear, I am only working with brands I enjoy. And I have enjoyed making the sponsored content I have up until now so much. Like, I genuinely enjoy those shoot days. Like, I just love, I don't know, like not being that creative. It's not that creative, but like, for example, I have these Lulu clothes that are still out because I want to do a few reshoots with some of these pieces of clothing. I know it sounds psycho, like what the heck, like just put up the pictures, but I just enjoy it so much. And like, I don't know, like this has been so much fun for me. Like, to me, like the sponsored part of YouTube thus far hasn't been like, oh, I have to do this sponsorship, like a chore or like work. Like, it's truly like a part of my life and something I enjoy the same way I enjoy picking up this camera and talking to you. I don't know. What I've been doing for the second half of my day is dealing with the annoying side to YouTube sponsorships, particularly if you don't have a YouTube manager. Because guys, I have done 3 sponsorships so far since quitting my job, like TV news reporting. I have not gotten paid yet, not a dime, because these things, first of all, in general, it just takes time for things to process. A lot of brands don't pay you for 30, 45, 60, even I think like 90 days is a possibility. So you do work and you don't get paid until 3 months from that. It's just a weird concept because with TV news reporting, I obviously made all of my money each and every 2 weeks. We got paid every 2 weeks, like on the dot. I knew what I was making. And with this, it's just like, wow, like it's just a weird concept and it's not a big deal. Like as long as you're not living paycheck to paycheck, it's just who cares if the money comes in now or 2 months from now. But the problem is when brands don't really pay you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm dealing with that. And by the way, it's none of the brands I worked with. It's another not a management company, but like a company that serves as like a liaison between the companies and the creators. So you basically, I'm not saying, like, you don't know who I'm talking about. It's like just this random company that reached out to me that is the liaison. And I've just been having a hard time reaching out to them, like getting in touch with like, hey, like next steps for payment. And yeah. What I realized though, because I've seen a lot of different like forums where people are like, how are these influencers affording like these vacations and this and that and these designer bags, and they must be getting the money from like their parents or something. And guys, just being in this space for like 2 months, what has been like not even 2 months, I'm realizing, oh my goodness, like if you want to be rich, go down the influencer route. And I'm not even talking about myself because I'm not in a position where I'm wanting to just do a million brand deals that I don't believe in. There is so much money in this business for just like one sponsored post. Like, I'll be honest, Google AdSense pays a very nice amount. I've been making more on Google AdSense than I did at my reporting job, to be blunt. But then you throw in brand sponsorships, and I follow a lot of influencers who have more followers than me, and they do so many sponsorships each month. And like, guys, they are like, just, they must be so rich. And you could tell based on like, you know, the apartments they live in and like what they buy, but like, it is baffling. And one thing I've realized is like, of course I want to make a lot of money. I want to live in a nice house, right? I actually like don't care about being filthy rich. Like, it's weird right now, like I have control of how much money I make. It depends on how many sponsorships I accept, right? And it's like a weird feeling of like, I know I don't actually need to make like a lot of money. Like, I don't know. And like, I'm not ignorant. Like, of course, you know, you need to make a certain amount to survive if I want to have kids and all of that. But like, my goal right now isn't like, oh my God, I made this much on a brand deal. Like, time to like look up like the next one. Like, it's not like that at all. But I feel like I always need to know I can be making money, if that makes sense. Like, reporting and the whole like broadcast industry, that was so alluring to me because it was like, I can work my way up and make a lot of money. Starting out as a reporter, you don't make a lot of money at all. I'll be honest, I was very lucky. I started in Dayton and I ended up making a lot more than some other people, but it was still like, I had friends who were graduating college and going into finance jobs that were quite literally making double what I was making. And it was just, it was wonderful. But like, I love just like knowing like it's there. It's like, there's a possibility. And I don't know, I'm just rambling, but like, I personally find all of this interesting, and this is something that a lot of people don't talk about. And no, I'm not gonna tell you exact numbers. Like, I'm not trying to like brag or like anything like that. Truly, I'm not. I just think as a viewer, I've always been so interested in this side of things, and I've always wanted people to talk about it. Like, I don't know, maybe one day I will reveal numbers. Like, I just wish there was a way like to reveal numbers without it being like me. Like, I don't want to be like, this is how much I'm making. Like, I want it to just be like, oh, like, this is how much money is in the, I don't know. But I will tell you guys, I have not made a single dime on sponsorships yet. And I'm very nervous about this one sponsorship. Like, I truly feel like with the lack of communication that has been going on, I might never get paid. And you know what? That's okay. No, it's not at all. I just lied. Also, can I just say, one of the biggest misconceptions about influencers is that they don't deserve what they have been given and what they have created. And it's like, that right there, how do they not deserve what they created. Do they have some advantages, some of them? Yes. For example, and this is actually something I've thought about, a lot of beauty gurus who got really big back in the day, like I'm talking, I don't know, 2012, 2011, 2010, like super back in the day, it was because they were rich and they had access to so many things. Even just, I remember clicking on certain, I'm not gonna say their names, but like certain YouTubers, I'm like, I just wanna see their house, aka their parents' house. It wasn't even theirs. So sure, there are so many unfair advantages, but when people are like, oh, like she's lazy and she doesn't deserve to be an influencer, it's like, but why are you watching? There's a reason you're watching, because she's likable. Even if she's not likable, she's doing something that's making so many people watch. And like, it's just, I hate when people are like, oh, like if they didn't go to college, then they don't deserve it. Like, because I've even gotten so many comments from people who are like, oh my gosh, like praising me, like, oh, she went to college, she did the right thing. And it's like, I went to college because my YouTube channel had like 900 subscribers when I was going into college. But let's say my YouTube channel had 900,000 subscribers. I can't sit here and tell you I would have went. I don't know. I mean, if I'm being genuinely honest, I've always valued education and I really genuinely enjoy learning. So do I think I would have went? Yeah, but also, who am I to say what someone else should have done? I mean, if they have built this thing at such a young age and they don't want to go to college, that's fine. And just because some people went to college doesn't make them any better. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand influencers can be very unlikable, but not even unlikable. It's just a lot of people are jealous of them. Let's face it. Like, these beautiful people. And by the way, I don't know if you haven't noticed, like, I'm not even categorizing myself into that. Like, I'm not like an Instagram model, right? I'm thinking of like that, like Instagram models. And it's like, but the reason you don't like them is just because you're jealous of them. I always see that and I'm like, these girls, like, they're at the top for a reason. We can all sit around and talk about how much we hate them, but like, they're there for a reason. So I don't know, just the thought. And I'm getting defensive over other people, but I always just thought it was so silly when I was working in a job I was miserable in. I was working 2 jobs, YouTube and reporting, and people would comment being like, this is great, this is how it should be. Why? I was miserable. No, that's not how it should be. You're just saying that because I'm working my butt off and you're probably not jealous of me, because who wants to wake up at 2 a.m? That's not what you should look up to at all. Zach, I have 2 questions for you. Do you have time?
Yeah.
I never know, because if, God forbid, I try to ask him something when he's in the middle of like a work thing.
When I'm working, yeah, and you're just shoving a camera in my face, yeah. Oh my gosh.
God forbid.
God forbid. You poor thing.
But, okay, 2 questions. First one. Why can't you be my YouTube manager?
I think we would fight too much.
Why would we fight? Would you try to like make me do brand deals that I don't believe in for the dough?
No, I just think it may be better if we don't do it.
We can't work together, you think?
I think we could, but I think...
What would make us fight? I have no idea where you're even going with this.
I just think it's you.
But literally, give me a specific example.
You just are very like singularly focused. Like your ideas are right.
So like if you were to manage my content, yeah, I could see myself being like buzz off. But
well, yeah, I wouldn't manage your content.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying for brands. I couldn't ever see myself getting angry. Like
you couldn't, but I could.
All right.
I envision it.
That was question number 1. That was a stupid answer, but let's continue. Okay, question.
Stupid answer to your stupid questions.
I'm sorry. I'm being a little crazy today, I think. Question number 2. When you hear the word influencer, like, what do you think? Like, do you have like a negative connotation or like?
I don't know. I mean, I think there can be a negative connotation to it. In today's world, it can almost come off slightly like cheesy, because I could just start like blasting photos of myself with my shirt off in the gym and say like I'm a fitness influencer. It's like, well, no, you're certainly not.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you wouldn't get likes. You obviously wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm kidding.
But yeah, it's like, no, I'm not. Like, you just take photos of yourself with your shirt off and post it online. Like,
but if they get traction, don't you think?
Well, yeah, no, I'm not trying to say that. Again, everybody starts somewhere. You know, I feel like the term is diluted.
Yeah, and I think a few select people make it like bad for everyone, like give a bad connotation for everyone. Because I think once you met me, even you changed your mind about the whole like social media thing.
I was the last person probably on earth to get Facebook in my generation. I didn't have Instagram till I met you. I've never had Twitter. Like, I've never been a big social media person, but I do think there are very good sides of it, and specifically probably sides that I've never seen until like we've met, and that like I've seen kind of how you operate and how you like create your content and things like that. And obviously there's, I'm not gonna say like thousands of other people like you. I don't want to make it sound like you're not like
Whoa,
unique, but like I think there are a ton
No
of
one-
people like you doing it in a positive ways.
100%. Those are the people I follow. Like, I love
Yeah.
them.
No, so I've certainly changed my outlook on that, comparatively speaking, I guess.
Guys, this Tuesday night could not have turned up anymore because Zach and I have been super depressed. We finished watching all of our Love Island episodes. They're just not releasing at a fast enough pace on Hulu because we are behind in the US. So all of the episodes are available if you live in the UK, not the US. They're releasing them one by one. It's not fast enough. We need the drama. And then my neighbor Julia, shout out to Julia. I put out like a call on Instagram. She messaged me this website. I don't know if it's legal, guys. I don't know. It's called Flickster. Zach, we have like 10 episodes we can watch back to back
Club going up
on a Tuesday.
It is the next morning, clearly, and I can't go to burn boot camp today because, first of all, it's a dedicated arm day. That's a big no with my shoulder injury. And then second of all, I'm trying not to go every day just because clearly I'm getting injured. I guess just pushing myself too hard too soon. So I feel so directionless when I don't have burn. Like with burn, I wake up, I get up, I go, and like now it is 7:40 and I'm just laying here. I also let myself sleep in today. So little treat to myself. And I think I know what my little workout of the day is going to be. Going on a walk. Exercise does not have to be anything crazy. Like seriously, just getting out and walking. This is just going to make me feel so much better for the rest of the day. Like even on rest days, I like to have some movement. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to walk like, I don't know, 2 miles and then I'll just feel better for the rest of the day. This is the lineup of liquids. I've got my green tea, my water, my protein shake, and this is why I pee literally every 15 seconds. I am literally the only person at the pool. I've been here for about 2 hours. I was just on the phone with Carly for like an hour, 45 minutes, and this is basically like my private pool, which is amazing. I'm going to start reading my book. I haven't, just because obviously I was on the phone with Carly, but let me turn it on. I don't even know what book I'm reading. I'm about to start a new one, I think. I just came down closer to the water. This feels so freaking good. And the book, okay, I just saw it's called The Last Thing He Told Me. Let us see, I am 12% in, so I'm barely in. So far I'm intrigued, but seriously, I've barely read anything, so I can't really give a rec yet, but still, no one at the pool. This is kind of fantastic. And obviously this is like the biggest pro when it comes to being an influencer, whatever you want to call it, just like the flexibility of schedules. Like, it's so freaking good. Going from the pool to my little dungeon bedroom, just all nice and cozy in my robe, watching YouTube videos, like, does not get much better than this. And oh my goodness, guys, Tana Mojo posted a video. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't expect me to watch Tana Mojo. I remember, I don't know, months ago when I talked about like Call Her Daddy and like being like, oh my gosh, that drama's crazy. Everyone was like, I can't believe you watch Call Her Daddy. But the thing is, it's like, it's not like I like watch people like that are just relatable to me, right? And that's actually like another point. I feel like when a lot of influencers go full-time on YouTube, they quit their jobs, people are like, I can't watch you anymore, you're not relatable. And I've never felt that way. It actually always did the opposite for me. Like, I'm thinking of a million creators in my head who went full-time on YouTube. That's when I started watching them more, just because that was when their lives became very interesting and almost like foreign to me. Like, whoa, like, you're doing what? I don't just watch people who do the same thing I do, who believe in the same things I believe in. Like, I like watching different things. Like, for example, Tana Mojo. I can't think of a human being who I relate to less and who I'm just not like at all. I don't know if you guys follow her, but she is notoriously like late for everything. If someone is even like 3 minutes late, I will like cry and just not like you, because it's so disrespectful. And she'll be like hours late. Anyway, that's just a little observation watching her videos. But I actually have so many good vlogs to catch up on. This is the best. You see all these tabs, and I know people comment, they're like, don't do the tabs, just do like the watch later thing on YouTube. I like the tabs. I just like having control of like the order. I don't know, it's how I do it. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh guys, like, I've been working like a dog all day, it's crazy. Like, no, I actually really have not done. I mean, I did a little bit of work this morning just with my new YouTube manager, getting all my stats and demographics and media kits ready, but it's really just been a really chill Wednesday, and that's okay. It's okay to have a chill Wednesday and admit it, because it does annoy me when I watch some influencers who are like, I'm so busy today, and then you realize they're really just getting like a manicure and a facial, and it's like, is that what you classify as busy? Like, it's cool to admit that, I don't know, I'm just chilling. But my rule is that the room must be dark if like I'm watching TV or YouTube videos. Like,
these blinds must be shut and I must forget what sunshine is. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Now I'm being a domestic princess, cooking up some dinner. And guys, like, these are seriously just like my life staples. Grapes, need them. Avocado, yes. And also I have this one that's a little more fresh I might actually use instead. Potatoes, this is the Japanese sweet potato. It actually changed my life. Zach is getting on the potato train lately. His was really big though, so it needs to cook longer. Asparagus, and then chicken in the air fryer. Like, this is all I need to be happy in life. And oh my gosh, I just discovered these Crunchmaster multi-grain sea salt. These, oh my gosh, changed my life. So yeah, it's just gonna be a chill evening. We're probably gonna watch some Love Island. Got no shame in my game. And tomorrow we have a very exciting thing, but I think I'm gonna actually end off the vlog here and start a new one tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe for the next vlog, Wednesdays, Saturdays. In the morning I post them, like somewhere around 10 a.m. And of course my social media will be linked down below as well. Bye guys.